This one is going to be played on Pacific, a heavily naval map.
For Belladar.
What's that?
100% of votes is in favor of Belladar, but I don't
Yeah, I don't know.
possible. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that one. I mean, I still want to say Belladar might have an advantage, but not an overwhelming 100% advantage. But again, I've been wrong, so so don't trust me. I called the last game for Belladar, and I was very, very, very wrong. See what this match holds.
Maybe it's kind of cool, I think.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of tricks they employ this time.
I really like the fact that everything feels, I mean, land and air and navy feels balanced. I mean, you can
Oh,
think has its usage and its
yeah. It's even more so on the
situation.
PTE. Like, balance has changed so much over the past few months, and it's definitely taken a turn for the better. Naval is actually, useful and viable. I think it's even in this patch. I think it's sitting in a pretty decent place.
Yeah, and I guess obviously it's a matter of maps as well. Maps matter so much in balance.
All right. So players opting to keep their same colors. Both of them immediately going into naval. We'll see how heavily they go into naval. Like, I wonder if we're going to see another like predominantly air versus predominantly naval battle, or what? Maybe we'll see bots. Maybe we'll see bots go through the water and do some attacking. Probably not, but you never know.
It was Gregorian monks who went for mass air on this planet, right?
I don't know. That was so many games ago. I can't remember.
Well, yeah, me too. But I think it was him. I think it was him. Yeah, I think it was him. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's the chance that we might see that strategy.
Yeah, we might see the air strat again. He's going a second air factory, so we might see it pulled out here. Belladar going double naval. Naval fabricators coming out doing work, doing some expansion. What I want to see is how well are they able to control this big wide open area of water and control the metal extractors in it. Are they going to throw their naval units into the battles again, like we saw on a previous game, or are they going to, kind of slowly expand out and try to take territory?
Well, that I think depends certainly on the playstyle that they choose. Like if you go for air, you most likely will grab metal that is behind them on the planet or islands. And if someone of them goes heavier into navy, then most likely he will chunk of metal in the middle.
Oh, we don't see the bomber for Gregorian this time.
Nice, yeah. So he's evolving.
Apparently he doesn't like the bomber
And
strat on this map.
actually, the bomber would be good since Belladar went for double naval factory.
Yeah, the
So
one
if
time
he
it would be
rushed,
worthwhile.
yeah. Well, that's unlucky. That's unlucky.
That is. Alright, scouts coming out from Belladar. One of them gets shot to shreds. The other one doing a little bit of work on this metal extractor. Is he gonna be able to kill it before he dies? I don't think so. He's gonna get close though. Yeah, close. Another scout coming in. Putting down some more DPS on another metal extractor. Just, throwing out some harassment.
These piranhas are really nice. Yeah. Beat and well, decent DPS like that.
Yeah, those scouts can put down some damage. Not a lot, but enough to be annoying. Enough that you can't ignore them. Fighters
Air
probably.
factory.
Fighters looking for yeah, another air factory coming down for Gregorian.
So we might see the same strategy.
Well, it worked last time and it worked really well. And
We have
Belladar
4
is
naval.
going 4 naval, 1 air right now. So we'll see. It's gonna be looks like it's gonna be an air versus naval showdown again.
Yeah, but
Although
this time the opponent, like Belladar, feels like he's better than the opponent last time that Gregorian monks had. Oh yes, he played versus Zanker, right? So I don't know, but maybe they
yeah,
will play this version a little bit better. So we'll see whether.
naval being a thing is a recent addition, so it's kind of hard to call it one way or another, just because I haven't seen a whole lot of naval played up until like a month ago.
And we have advanced naval factory
Oh,
so
for
essentially doing the same as Zanker, but well, let's see
yeah,
how well he defends the bombers.
yeah, that early advanced naval factory. Oof, that is risky.
I don't know, man. Yeah, let's
I don't
see
know if I
that.
like that, but Gregorian doesn't know what's there.
Yeah, and well, let's see
He
if
hasn't
he
scouted him at all. Like Gregorian
doesn't push
has
it,
no scouting. Well, neither of them do.
doesn't push and lose his ships, then he might have nice chance to
Yeah, I agree.
get
That's what it's
some
going to come down
metal.
to. How much they're willing to just throw their ships away. That's what it's going to come down to. If Belladar plays conservatively and keeps his ships back, and plays smartly with them, this may work out for him. You know what? Honestly, I would actually like to see this strat work. I want to see what it looks like when it's done right.
Yeah. Yeah, and it might actually be pretty close if he plays the navy style properly. Then I feel like they can balance each other really well.
Subs coming out, getting
Bombers.
bombed to hell.
Oh,
Oh, he might take out. Oh, he managed to take out a metal extractor before he died. Oh, he almost got 2. Almost. Alright, so looks like navies are going to start meeting here. Should start to see some more naval action.
Sorian is pulling ahead again in terms of economy.
Belladar bringing out the subs. Although his sub is going off on its own little thing, it's not staying with his naval force here, which is weird.
Yeah, but we have the same situation. He's attacking with some of his ships and he's losing them. So
Yeah,
how many air factories? Yeah, there are a lot of them. So
yeah,
as
he's
much as,
going full on air. Like
5 factories, but
Gregorian's
last time it
got
was 8, so.
yeah, Gregorian's got 5 air factories, 2 naval.
Proxy, I think, or not? No,
Does he have a
no
proxy? No,
not.
see one. Yeah, and Belladar on the other side, pretty much the exact opposite, has 5 naval factories, 1 air factory. He does get his advanced naval factory up though, and starts building
That's,
his
I think,
advanced naval
kinda
fabric.
fast.
Hmm?
I think he's doing quite a nice job right there. I mean,
Yeah, but here comes the bomber fleet. Like
yeah,
this is a pretty big air fleet coming out from
yeah,
Gregorian.
that's the critical moment of the game.
Yep.
What
If-
do those bombers
What
do?
can Gregorian find to harass? And he finds a fabrication ship and harasses that quite nicely.
The
Bellad-
turret as well.
Belladar does have some fighters, but I don't think he's got enough to go up against the air force of Gregorian. And it looks like, yeah, Gregorian's just going to do kind of the same game plan and go out, harass, take out the metal extractors, and build up his economy lead. More bombers coming in, take out these ships from Belladar before they can do too terribly much.
Sorian is starting his own tier 2.
Yep.
So this time, yeah, he made slightly less air factories. No, well, basically the same. So
Yeah, it seems like the same strat, but a little bit different. Like, Belladar didn't get hurt as much by the bomber harass quite yet, but it's still early. There's still plenty of areas for Gregorian to be harassing. The Faber here, If he could scout them out and kill them, we probably see a repeat of his earlier game.
Yeah, they are relatively similar in terms of economy, so...
Advanced Naval Factory
needs to get more economy.
Oh, here we go. Here's a proxy naval base from Gregorian. Going down the same time as his Advanced Naval Factory, which is a little over a third done. We have, I believe, the first ship to come off the Advanced Naval Factory besides this Faber, a Leviathan. It's about a little over halfway done. And we have two navies meeting in the middle of the map again. I still don't like Gregorian's lack of subs, but it seems to be working for him so far. But, yeah, I still am not a fan of the lack of subs. Ooh, pretty decent navy right off of Gregorian's base doing some work. Bombers coming in to take out the ships.
Yeah, it's
but
very
you know
similar
what?
to last game.
I think that's the exact same thing that happened.
Yes, but look at the economy, man.
Yeah. Whoa, Belladar. His economy is just exploding.
Yeah,
I think that Tier 2 Faber managed to get some...
Nexus.
Yep. Just Tier 2 metal extractors going down, doing some work. More naval coming in. Poor Gregorian just getting shredded though. That Leviathan, oh my gosh. I love that ship. Just blowing things up, all pretty like.
Yeah, well, the difference in economy is huge. It's up, well.
Yeah, I think Belladar has done a much better job of just, you know, exploding his economy effectively.
And harassment for Gregorian monks wasn't so good this game.
No.
Maybe he's tired.
Maybe that it has been a long tournament. Maybe he's tired. I don't know. You know, it's interesting to see the difference. You know, Zankar tried much the same thing, but his economy definitely suffered for it. And it may be because of harassment, or it may be, who knows? I honestly don't know. And that is a big air force from Gregorian, though. That is getting dangerously large.
Tier 2 factory for Gregorian monks is up.
Yep,
so
and here comes his Faber.
He has advantage in energy though, so...
Yeah, he also has a lot more Fabers. Oh man, but man, his economy is crashing hard because he's assisting that that advanced ship factory.
Yeah, and there's already Leviathan going on.
Yep. Proxy base for Gregorian is
so many bombers.
Not going to be anymore. But man, look at those bombers. Oh. Yeah, and they are focusing on the Leviathan first, as they should. But and I think the main difference here is there's enough anti-airships there.
Yep.
Like all those bombers gone. Like all the bombers are dead now, and Leviathan still has more than half its health left, because he had the support ships that he needed with him, and they're continuing to move forward.
Belladar feels like he just knows what he's doing, and he's doing it just properly.
Yeah. A little bit. Gregorian's got a couple ships, took out a couple metal extractors out of the back of Belladar's face. Belladar says no, and stops that attack pretty quickly. Losing a couple metal extractors at this point for Belladar is not going to mean much, as long as they're not the advanced ones. Leviathan just... man.
Yeah.
Death from afar.
Those narvals are really good against air. So.
Oh, here comes some more bombers. They get chewed apart, and they are done. Yeah, you can't hide your bombers in a cloud of fighters anymore. It doesn't work. Anti-air weapons will prioritize bombers, and will take care of them first, ignoring the fighters until the bombers are all dead.
That was really great change, I think. You know, I mean, air still is very powerful, but AA is reasonably good right now. So
yeah, AA does its job now, and the economy for Gregorian just dying slowly. He's down to under 100 metal income. His efficiency is down to 25%, so he is building like a snail right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he might snipe this Leviathan. He has nice tier 1 fleet, but
yeah,
still with a lot of losses.
That Leviathan is going to put down some damage from afar before he... Oh, here come the bombers. Now that the AA is gone, that Leviathan is toast.
Yeah, but there are already more ships coming from the others.
Nope.
So.
That was an incredibly effective attack. He's got another Leviathan and narwhals going over here to harass from the other side, taking out metal extractors along the way. And then he's... Belladar has a narwhal fleet going through, picking off metal extractors. Oh, and Gregorian is going to send bombers at the narwhal fleet. I don't think that
Nope.
that was not a good move. The bombers are just going to get chewed up by AA. That was not good at all. Another Leviathan coming out for Belladar. This is...
I think submarines would have been pretty good right there. I don't know what's the how narwhals are, how good are they against submarines, but it's like they should be.
They're effective, I believe, if I recall correctly. Their torpedoes are pretty effective, but not as effective as submarines. So equal number of submarines versus equal number of narwhals. I believe the subs are supposed to win. But you know, you still want to bring out narwhals. If you're not bringing out subs, you should bring out subs. But if you're not bringing out subs, at least bring out narwhals, because they can kind of help protect against the subs, and they also protect against air. But I'd still like to see some subs.
I don't think gregorianmonks has any counter to that Leviathan that is coming his way. Although it's, yeah, his own Leviathan will just be very soon out, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough.
He's at 40%, less than 40% build efficiency though. That thing is building so slowly right now.
That's maybe even a killing blow.
Yeah, this is gonna hurt. He's gonna lose some of his factories. Belladar happily moving his Leviathan back away from the base to attack it from afar. Wise choice. Yeah, I don't think this Leviathan... Oh, if it gets out, it's going to be really, really close. Alright, his Leviathan is out. It's going to start dropping some DPS. I don't think it's going to be enough to save him. And besides that, there's another Leviathan and some more narwhals coming in from the other side of the base. Commander comes out to try to attack some things with, attack that narwhal with its torpedo, so that the bombers can come in and take care of this Leviathan and save what little remains of Gregorian's base.
But this attack dealt quite a lot of damage. He killed even a tier 2 metal extractor, which is a pretty big deal. But I really liked the micromanagement from gregorianmonks when he used Leviathan to kill narwhals, and then he took out his opponent Leviathan with bombers, which is like he didn't lose his own Leviathan in the process.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah, and he really needs that Leviathan right now to hold another push from the opponent.
Agreed. Yeah, that Leviathan is the only thing saving him right now. Although the commander's kind of out on his lonesome right now, building metal extractors. That's pretty sketchy. You better hope that there's not another attack coming. I mean, he's got the bombers and everything. He knows where the attack's coming from. But he needs to get that commander protected here pretty quickly, because there's another Leviathan and Narwhal fleet, even bigger than the last one, moving in on his base right now.
Yeah, and gregorianmonks is catching up slowly in terms of economy. But now there's a very huge attack from Belladar on the heart of gregorianmonks' economy. He got 2 or 3 tier 2 maxes and tier 2 power generators. That's very bad right there.
Yeah, this is gonna kill Gregorian's economy right here, losing all of these tier 2s. Losing all these tier 2 metal extractors, that's gonna be hard to come back. And the only thing that he has that can really counter this right now is a Leviathan on 66% health. Although the one advantage that Gregorian has right now is he has the fighters and the bombers, and I believe he has, yes, he has a radar in his base, so his Leviathan is actually capable of firing from a further range because he has all that intel.
But
Commander's already under attack by a bunch of narwhals. This is going to be GG right here with all those torpedoes. 10% health, 4%, 2%, and GG.
I wonder whether someone said that in chat, and I think he was right, that possible, or it would have been a good idea to try to go for a bomber snipe.
Who's that?
So
Belladar go for a bomber snipe?
no, Gregorian monks.
Gregorian?
He had so many, yeah, he has
Yeah.
so many bombers, 20 or something that could have been used to kill
Possibly.
the commander.
He's got a
well, he
significant
had-
number of bombers. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he had no other choice really. I mean,
Yeah.
and,
Belladar did have some fighters in his base, some narwhals. I mean, it may have been effective, it may not have been, but yeah, that probably should have been his last-ditch effort that he should have tried. So that was a pretty exciting match. It was very interesting to see that strategy, that early naval factory and naval focus work, as opposed to the last time that we saw Gregorian play, where he just was able to go air and just completely dominate the game.
yeah, so that's nice because there are just different types of gameplay viable, and both of them are similarly good. So it means that we can, yeah, we again have different styles that are, so that's cool.
Absolutely, it's very interesting to see. Yeah, and it looked like towards the end there was a 50-50 split on game 2 between Gregorian and Belladar. People are now going through and adding votes after the fact. But, you know, towards the end it was still a 50-50 from the spectators.